Hi, FlossTube.
Hello, FlossTube.
I'm Pam.
And I'm Stephanie.
And this is
Just Keep Stitching,
episode 253.
It's a struggle to do that. 1 plus 1 plus 1. Are you done?
Yep.
Plus 25 plus 25 plus 172 plus 4 plus 4 plus 10 plus 5 plus 2 plus 3 is 253. Cause math.
Welcome back, everybody.
Hello, people.
Thank you for tuning in. And for some of our newer subscribers, thanks for continuing to come back.
Yeah.
To our
thanks to the old subscribers who continue to come back as well.
Our faithful audience. We love you, and
this is at least your second video. Thank you.
I'm trying to say something here. She's not letting me.
Nope. What else is new?
And we hope that this is the start of a great week for you, and that you have lots of time to get out and
enjoy the sunshine.
Enjoy the sunshine. We've had a lot of it this week here.
Yeah.
And so, needless to say, we ventured outside. Which, is not usually our thing. But.
Yeah. But I did mow the lawn, so there's that.
Yeah. If you are new, this is a channel about counted cross stitch.
It is.
And
about counted cross stitch.
We are mother and daughter. We were just discussing before we hit record that in another week and 1 day will be our fifth FlossTube anniversary.
That's craziness, Pam.
And that is insane. Literally,
if we knew then what we know now.
We've come a long way.
Come a long way, baby.
Yeah, a long way.
We have.
In terms of
content quality.
Our comfortableness level with the camera. So it is particularly funny to go back and watch some of the old episodes. They're all there. People, have at it.
Every last one of them.
Have at it.
You want some good laughs.
We are planning an appropriately generous give back giveaway to celebrate on next week's video.
Yeah.
And there may be some sort of little short happy floss.
There will be, because we always do that. Can't stop now.
Special edition on the actual date, which is the 23rd.
Right.
The 23rd of May in 2017. We went out to our solarium and we sat down and we...
And that's when all the magic started.
We said a few words, showed a few things.
Like literally just a few. It was like 7 minutes long.
And, yeah. So
how far we've come.
It's always funny when people do go back and binge watch all of our episodes. 252 of them.
God bless you all.
And notice some of the things that we stitched a long time ago, and some of our trips and retreats and so forth from 5 years ago.
Yep.
So, we invite you to do that if that is something that...
If you have nothing else to do this week, go watch all 252 episodes.
And we appreciate everybody...
Clear your calendars.
We appreciate everybody forgiving our flaws and our mispronunciations of place names and last names and... I think it can be generally said that the FlossTube community and the stitching community are an extremely forgiving crowd.
Oh, yeah?
And, yeah, I think so. Okay. I think so. I think I watch a lot more FlossTube than Steph does, but I think that, generally speaking, if you were to talk about something that you had to restart or that you maybe took a long time finishing, all those supposed stitching shortcomings, if you will, maybe in your brain, that everybody just says, that's fine. That's fine. We're all, we're all in this
We're
together.
all here just making X's.
That's right. So,
so what else did we do this week, Pam? We went yesterday. I worked literally every day this week. And then yesterday, after work, we got together with our Crockpot Crew girls.
Yep.
Which was much needed.
Yes.
And we hadn't seen them since February. I mean, we'd seen them here and there, but we hadn't had an official get together meal hangout since February. Yeah. And so it was very lovely.
Super fun.
And we all went to Lisa's per usual. And it was a lovely time. Much needed. Yes.
We basically sat with our calendars and planned out the whole rest of the year, because it's very true for
trying to coordinate 7
Steph
schedules.
and I and 5 other people to say, if we don't put it in our calendars,
it ain't happening.
We're really not committed to doing it. So we've got everything planned out from now
till December
to our Christmas dinner.
Yep.
And
Pam's calling the Golden Lamb on Monday.
I'm calling the Golden Lamb tomorrow, and I'm going to be saying,
what day do I need to call to get the date we want?
How early can we reserve a table for
Christmas?
December 3rd. And they're going to say, you can do that now. That's
you think?
Oh, yeah. I have every assurance that's what's going to happen.
I feel like they're going to be like, you're crazy lady.
No.
Call us back at the end of the summer.
Yeah, I mean, if you wait till...
Well, don't wait till November.
No, not if it's a group. But anyway.
Well, no.
So, we did that.
Yes.
We had some great food. We had some great drinks and some wonderful, wonderful, much needed laughs.
Yes.
So, we appreciate Lisa having us, and we love all of you so, so much.
Yes.
All right. What does that stand for?
That is Crockpot Saturday.
Oh, Crockpot Saturday. Okay.
That's what I put in the notes.
All
I
right.
put CPS in the notes.
Let's do a hashtag.
All right. Our hashtag here at JustKeepStitchin is #StitchHarmony. It is our attempt at connecting stitchers together. So if you are someone who is looking for a stitching friend that is in your geographical area, aka not an online friend, but a real life friend who also stitches, then we would love to utilize our platform and touch base with our people who watch our videos to see if there's someone else in your area that you can stitch with.
Yep.
And so each week we pick a comment from the previous week's episode that uses the hashtag #StitchHarmony, and then we pick one and we share them with you. So who is this week's featured Stitch Harmony commenter, Pam?
This week's featured Stitch Harmony commenter is a lovely gal named Cynthia Mosley. Hi, Cynthia. And this is what she wrote. #Stitch Harmony. Cindy. Okay, we're going to say Cindy here.
We're going to call Cindy.
Cindy Mosley, Lancaster, Ohio. And she wrote, this is my first time watching your channel.
Cindy.
So many giggles. And she spelled so. S-E-W. Thought that was cute.
That is cute.
May have to binge watch. So, Lancaster, Ohio is up in Amish country in the state of Ohio. Pretty sure.
Are you going to take my map drive away from me?
I hope I'm right. Maybe I just misspoke again. Mm-hmm. Let's just see.
Lancaster, Ohio. It is southeast of Columbus.
Yep.
So,
what are some other little towns around Lancaster?
I'll get there when I get there.
Oh.
All right, so that is the state of Ohio. As you can see, that is where we live. And then the red dot is Lancaster, Ohio. Okay?
Yep.
So, it is off of State Route 33. And some other little towns around it. Carroll, Sugar Grove, Pleasantville, Baltimore, Royalton, Amanda, Rockbridge, Logan.
Okay, I may have misspoke about the Amish. Because I was expecting you to say some other towns and you're not saying them.
Okay, where is Amish?
Well, Berlin, Ohio, I know, is right smack dab in the middle of Amish country.
Okay.
So am I way off?
So, yes.
I'm way off.
So, okay. Amish country in Ohio.
So forget all that.
Amish country in Ohio is northeast of Columbus.
The minute I said it, I thought, I'm thinking of something else.
And
maybe I'm thinking of Lancaster, Pennsylvania.
Well, Lancaster, Pennsylvania is in Amish country.
Is?
Pennsylvania,
That's what I'm thinking of.
Yes.
Okay.
So, it's about an hour and 42 minutes from Cincinnati.
Mm-hmm. Not far?
Nope. And, you could take 22, which is Montgomery Road.
Yeah.
Here in Cincinnati.
Literally.
It's a main road.
Yeah.
We could take 22 all the way out through Wilmington, Washington Courthouse, Williamsport, Circleville, and then the Lancaster.
Yeah. Okay. So, I have a good idea where she is.
Absolutely.
And I think a lot of the Columbus folks
have an idea where
she is.
So, if you live in, around, nearby, within driving distance of Lancaster, Ohio, and your ears perked up when we mentioned it, then please comment on this video and say, "Hi, Cindy. My name is," insert name here. "I live in, around, nearby, within driving distance of Lancaster, Ohio, and I would love to stitch with you." And then it is up to you, Miss Cindy, to read through the comments and find people who have reached out to you and then start a conversation and find yourself a friend.
Absolutely.
So, Lancaster Stitches Unite. I didn't know that was a thing we were doing together.
Oh.
I mean, it can be if you want it to be a thing we do together. But you just slid it in there a couple weeks ago.
We'll discuss.
Okay. Because if it is, we got to figure out the timing.
I know. All right. That being said. You know what that means? It's time for Pam's pinned comment. And what is Pam's pinned comment? Some of you newbies may be wondering. Well, one thing I noticed when we had our giveaway of the Blackbird charts a couple of weeks ago.
That was last week.
Yeah, but we announced the charts 2 weeks ago.
That's true.
And so because of that giveaway, we had over 800 comments.
We did.
And I was curious to see, because we didn't do a giveaway last week, what the reduction would be, which is totally understable. I'm not being critical. I'm just being analytical.
If you have to comment to enter to win,
then you're going to comment.
Right. Sure.
So it was around a fourth of that.
Okay, great.
I think.
Okay.
I think.
Well, you came to the table unprepared.
I did. Now I'm thinking it was around 80 some odd comments. So that's
an eighth.
So, holy cow. You people love giveaways.
Well, they also love when you're handing out unicorns.
Yeah, true. So anyway, out of those so many comments we got last week, this was the one that tickled my fancy.
Okay.
And it comes to us from Sherry Stitches. Hi, Sherry. And this is what she wrote.
Okay.
Am I the only one who starts writing her comments about 5 minutes into the video and adds stuff as it comes up?
I do that all the time.
No, Sherry, you're not. No. There are many people who, by the end of the video, have edited their comment more than once. So,
I've opened my notes on my phone and written my comment and then wait till I finish the video and then comment.
Yeah, that's another way to do it. Because we do have those folks who are right ready for the video to come at them from YouTube. And so they might have an initial reaction to something.
Correct.
And then they see something else and they react to that.
Sure.
So, am I the only one? No. Hold please while I jump over and buy my TPP charts. Yes. And then I'm back. Can you say enablers? I will have to live to 227 to stitch all the charts I love. When you were talking about placement of the 3 charts together, and she's talking about our sale that's coming up.
Yes.
I was yelling at the screen, well, more like talking to it, that a triangle would look good.
Oh.
I knew you'd get there, and of course I did. That said, I'll probably stitch all 3 separately so I don't have to wrangle that much fabric, which is totally an option.
Yeah.
Pam's selection for her pinned comment made me laugh. My husband calls you my ladies. And always notices when I watch you two. I watch a lot of FlossTube, and you are apparently his favorites because he never comments on any of the others I watch.
I love that.
I agree with Pam on the value of being a patron of Teresa Cohen. I also joined in March, and it has already paid for itself with the quality of the content. Thank you for everything for the cross-stitching community. Thank you, Sherry. And that was pinned to the top of all of the comments after last week's video.
It was.
So we thank all the commenters. We love to read your comments.
Yes, thank you so much.
And the best ones
are all of them.
Are all of them. So don't think that, you know, yours isn't warranted or yours isn't as good as.
Right.
But there's one that kind of, you know.
Tickles, you know.
Tickles. All right, let's talk about stitching, shall we?
We shall. Okay. Well,
what have you been stitching on this week, Stephanie?
Well, Pam. So we're both doing WIPGO, and for this month was the month that she, Jessie Marie, pulled the middle space on the board, which for some people is a free space, and then for some people it's not a free space. I'm one of those people. Pam is also one of those people. So that means we had 3 projects that were called for the month of May. And I also have had adjusted my
goals.
Yeah. For the month, like my monthly goals, because originally it was to stitch 10 days, and that was just a lot with everything else I have going on, and I wasn't meeting my goals, and I was getting kind of sad about it. And so I adjusted them for May moving forward, and so now my goal is 5 days on each project, and I'm finding that I'm meeting those goals.
Much happier.
Yeah. So the first project that I've been working on for the month of May that has now been put away, it got put away on after the 10th, was Judge Not by Plum Street Samplers. I love it. And I am stitching mine on 40 count linen from Color and Cotton in the color Marzipan. I knew I didn't know what it was last week, so now
I guessed marzipan.
I don't think I guessed marzipan.
Yes, you did.
I did?
I remember. Mm-hmm.
Well.
So you're better than you think.
Yeah, well, and I think I'm pretty good. And I'm using all of the called for colors, which are all classic Colorworks. I'm trying to get the fold out of it. So dirty. Okay. And my goal was to at least get to the red sheep. So I didn't finish the red sheep, but I got to the red sheep. So that is how much I have done. When I picked this up at the start of the month, all I had done on it was this sheep and this sheep, and I think B knot, maybe. No, just those 2 sheep.
Yeah.
Maybe the word B.
Yeah.
But I ended up having to rip the word out and restitch it anyway because it was in the wrong place.
Right.
So I think for 5 days to get those words in and get 3 1/4 of a sheep done.
Oh, he's polka dotted.
He is polka dotted.
I just noticed that.
That is a red polka dotted sheep. I'm pretty happy with that progress in 5 days.
Mm-hmm.
So, yeah. So that is the first project, and then my goal was to stitch on it for a total of 5 days within 10, and I gave myself 10 days to do that for this month. Mm-hmm. So
that's very realistic.
With all my other baloney, yes.
Yeah.
And so
that's a cute bag. Show that bag.
Okay. I've had this bag forever.
Isn't that cute with the glasses and
the pencils, and then the inside are paper clips.
Yeah.
I actually picked this fabric out at the Fabric Shack, which is now closed, and I picked out both the inside and the outside.
Yeah. Yeah.
And
the Fabric Shack up in
Waynesville,
Ohio, just up the road from us. It was a beautiful, beautiful fabric shop, but it could not survive COVID-19,
unfortunately,
business-wise.
Correct. So, so after the 10th, and I put Judge Not away, then I picked up my second WIPGO project for the month. And thank you to everyone who voted in my Instagram poll, because I really wanted to work on both of them, and I could not decide. And so, it was pretty even split for a while, and then this one started to pull ahead. And this is Olga's Autumn Stocking.
Another Plum Street.
From Plum Street Samplers. And I just love this so much. I just love it so much. Like, this is one that if I didn't have anything else to stitch on, I could just stitch on this forever.
Yeah.
And I am stitching this on 40 count linen from Silk Weavers in the color Tuscan Clay.
Interesting.
Yes.
So pretty.
And when I picked this up, all I had in it was, so I decided to start, I started this in October of last year, and when I started in the upper right-hand corner, because I couldn't start in the upper left, because I wanted to make sure I had enough room for the toe, and I didn't want to start down here, or here, so this was the most logical place for me to start. So I literally had one strand of floss put into that leaf, and that was it.
Yep. That's right. That was at Lisa's last fall.
No, it was in Michigan last fall.
Oh, Michigan last fall. That's right.
Yep,
That's
yeah.
right. That's right.
Oh. Yeah.
Yeah.
Michigan last fall. And this is how much I've gotten done, and
And that's why you're up in the corner.
Correct. So let me see how many days total I've worked on it so far. It hasn't been, I haven't hit my goal yet. Cross stitch. Okay. Okay. 2
days?
2 days.
Out of your 5.
Yeah.
That's good.
And then today I'll have a full day because I'm not working or doing anything else. So then I'll have 3 days by the end of the day.
Yeah.
But in 2 days.
Look at that, how pretty. Oh, wow. So pretty.
And these are all of the called for colors. She does use a combination of, excuse me, Gentle Arts, Classic Colorworks, and Weeks Dye Works. The leaves are 2 different Gentle Art colors. And then this leaf is a Weeks color. But if you look at that acorn, the little top of the acorn has 2 colors in it. That little star up here has 3 colors in it. So it's just really, really pretty. And I love this fabric. I think this fabric is great. The called for fabric is vintage purled barley from Lakeside. And I don't have that. And I mean, I might have it. But anyway, not in 40 count. So, and I know I want to do it on 40 count. It's called for it to be done on 36, but I didn't want to do it on 36. So, plus this house, and I realized that like pictures suck and blah, 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 but this house is white.
Oh, yeah.
And I don't really feel like you can tell that it's white.
Oh, I didn't even know there was a house there. Wow. Yeah.
So I think a lot of it is the photo.
Oh, yeah.
But at least I know for sure that the house
will
is going to show up on this.
What's the house done in? It won't say.
Well, I can probably tell you based on the list of colors. Oatmeal.
Probably.
Oatmeal is what the house is done.
So oatmeal will show up great on
Sure. So I know that will for sure show up. So
nice.
So I'm very, 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 and all of these leaves are all the same, like the stitch counts of them. So they're super easy to get done. So, so I'm very much enjoying that. My goal for these 5 days is to get that whole tree done. Which I think I can do. So
cool.
Yeah. I mean, if I got that done, if I got this much done in 2 days,
Yeah.
come on.
Yeah.
So,
cool.
I very, very, very much am enjoying this project. I really, really like it. And it's so interesting because there's like a big, on the chart itself, there's like a big border that is
The cutting line.
the cutting line for the finisher to make it into a stocking, which
Not
is
the cutting line, but the
right, the
border
seam line.
seam line. Yeah. Yeah.
And so, right, like this leaf right here has some over one stitches in the edge because the seam line goes right up to it. And I was like, are you actually serious? So, I was like,
It needs to be.
so if you look, I don't know if you can tell this, but right there's some over one stitches. But it's been really, really fun. This is a super fun stitch. So, and I'm, of course, going to have it done as a big stocking.
Yeah.
Because how fun is that?
Be lovely.
All right, that's what I've been stitching on, Pam. What about you? What have you been stitching on, ma'am?
Well, I also worked on my WIPGO calls, and you'll hear about a couple of those in a second.
Uh-oh.
But my third project,
That was a WIPGO call?
Yeah, that was a WIPGO call because I also don't have a free space, so that meant 3 projects for the month.
Correct.
Is a kit from Dimensions that I searched and searched on the packaging. The bag is gone. The clear plastic bag is gone.
Yeah.
But in all the enclosures, I searched and searched for a date. And I think what I've come up with is that there is an item number for this, that it begins with 70 and a dash and then numbers. If you want to know the number, it's 08958. So,
Is that the Dimensions number?
Yes.
Okay.
And this is called Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer Christmas Ornaments Kit from Dimensions. There are 6 ornaments. And I went back and looked, and if you are anywhere near my age, and I will be 67 next month, you remember the TV show.
Even I remember the TV show.
And that's...
The claymation?
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, it was claymation. That's right. And that show debuted in 1964. So
Pam was 9.
So I was 9 years old. And isn't it amazing that Stephanie also remembers it from her childhood as well?
Absolutely, people.
So I do believe that this item number that begins with 70 is probably the year it came out. I don't know that that's important, but we always like to know when things were released or whatever.
Oh.
So that would be...
You mean the item number is when it came out?
The first 2 digits.
Oh.
That's my guess. If somebody knows differently...
I don't think that has anything to do with it.
She doesn't? I do.
I think that this chart was originally released 12/20/16.
Well, that may be because the other thing that I noticed in looking over the packaging is if you know anything about Dimensions, you know that some kits are manufactured in the United States and they have an American flag down in the back of the kit in the lower left-hand corner.
Okay.
There are other Dimensions kits, even Dimensions Gold kits, that are manufactured in China.
Yes.
And this one was manufactured in China. It says right on it, made in Shenzhen, China. So, maybe this number down here was when they came out with it.
That's what I think.
In China.
That's my vote.
So, it could go either way.
Yeah.
This came with plastic canvas.
And Pam was like, no, thank you.
And I was like, no, thank you very much. I actually gave it away to someone who wanted it for a craft project.
Yep.
And substituted a very light blue, very stiff Charles Craft 14 count Ada in light blue. I said the light blue twice.
You did.
And my goal for WIPGO was to do another ornament. I had done Hermie.
Hermie the dentist.
The dentist. And this is the Abominable Snowman.
Pam let me pick.
Yeah. So I said, Stephanie, just pick which one you want me to work on
And
next.
I really love him.
And he is by far the largest of the 6.
Yeah, by far. You're welcome.
And I might have misjudged a little bit my spacing between
he's very close to
Hermes' shoe
skate.
and the Abominable Snowman.
I mean, the sharp edge of Hermes' skate.
I mean, his skate, yeah. The blade.
Yeah, they're very close together.
But my intention is that I will cut these out individually and mount them onto something equally as hard surface, stiff, if you will, to make ornaments.
Sure.
So
probably
the next one I do will not be as close.
No, I don't recommend it.
I was not visually estimating his height. He could have, and I didn't start at the top of his head because I just wasn't sure. I didn't do any scientific measurements.
Right,
in other words.
Sure.
So, I've made some great progress on this.
Yeah, absolutely. It's so cute. I can't wait for the backstitch.
Essentially, you may not be able to tell this on camera, but what isn't stitched is just white. Okay, 2 strands of white. And,
is that oh, it's a light on his head. Okay, it's not a flower.
No, it's a Christmas light. He's wrapped in Christmas lights.
So all that kind of blank space there will be filled in with white. Yeah.
And then I will do the back stitching, which is the string of lights. And
that's wrapped around him.
And
look at Hermie. Yeah. Isn't Hermie just the cutest?
Yeah. So, if this proves nothing else, it's that Pam will stitch anything.
Right.
I've gone from, 10 stitches on 40 count to 14 count Ada. Doesn't matter to me. But for this project, this seemed appropriate, and it is pretty easy stitching because of its vintage. There are some blended colors.
I wondered about that,
but
not too bad.
But it's been a fun break. So
has it?
Yeah,
I'm glad.
Yeah. So
I'm happy for you for that.
Yep.
All right. So those
are
our
whips
of
the
week.
All right. And like I said, I had
Pam's been very busy.
2 other numbers called for WIPGO.
Yes.
And just like both of hers were Teresa Kogut.
Yeah.
Nope.
Plum Street.
I meant to say Plum Street. My other 2 were both Sam Sarah.
They were.
So, the first one was Spookline.
Yep.
And
you see that.
I substituted 4 of the
call for colors. You gonna go through them?
If you want to know,
yeah.
Contact me.
Pardon
me.
Did
32
you post your changes when you post on Instagram?
No.
Rude.
32 count Lugana from Be Stitch Me. Don't know the name of it. I think it was a
It didn't have a name because it was a fiber. It was a fiber optic.
Right. So this one's on 32 count. What are you saying?
It was on a Friday night fight night, so it didn't have a name.
Oh, that's right. Yeah. So I was able to finish this one, and this is the one that we talked about where I thought, well, it's on the smaller count. I hope my buttons will be okay. Because when I had these in my stash, I also had the Jabco buttons that went with. So, good news is I was fine. Yay. The only button that I was afraid of was the cat.
But, look at the cat.
And he's fine. So, I have a lot more fabric than I need. And when this is finished, it will be a lot smaller. But that is Spookline from Sam Sarah.
It's so good.
And these were from, I think this one was from 2004. They overlapped 2 years, I believe.
Yes, this was 2004.
So that is one of my finishes.
Yeah.
And one of the things that I noticed when I was reading through her directions, is that she did specify at the time, Patty, that you really, when you're attaching buttons, you really don't need more than one single strand a couple of times. And she states in her directions, she says, because you're not talking about stitches that make up a closure in sewing terms. So don't get all
bent out of shape
about making sure your buttons are really, really tight on your fabric if you're using buttons. I guess buttons aren't as popular now as they used to be.
Not particularly.
Okay, so the next one that was called, ironically enough, was another Sam Sarah and another one from the same series.
Yep.
And it is called Hairline.
Look at that.
Now this one is done on 28 count.
I'm going to look at the stitch counts to see. So hairline is 127 by 66 and spook line is 121 by 69. So they're basically about the same.
Yeah. So if I wanted to use, you can see, hold up the, they're put in the same frame. And that was her intention, was that you would, you know, put washers on the back and pop them in and out. I don't know that I'm going to do that. I don't know how I'm going to finish mine.
Okay.
But this one was the 28 count one. And I also substituted a couple of gas colors on this. Remember we talked last week about how these were designed during the era 2004, 2005, where overdyes were just coming into popularity. And so the designers, like they still do today, they try to feature, collab with some of these fabric dyers. So this is Hairline.
Look at it.
And
look at all those buttons.
Yeah, lots of color, lots of buttons. Super fun. I think if you look at this design at first, you don't realize that...
how big their feet are, because they're huge.
The big feet, but also what's dangling down from the top border are supposed to be raindrops. And then over on this side, it's a rain cloud with more raindrops coming down from it.
That's cute.
So you didn't realize that, did you?
No.
So it's supposed to be like spring showers for Easter.
April showers, bring me
April showers, whatever. And
oh my goodness, that's freaking cute.
And so in the middle of each of these blue-ish, I think I used dungarees, raindrops, it was supposed to be a white French knot.
Ooh.
And I was like, nope.
No, thank you.
So I had just used these little white seed beads on the Easter bonnet design.
Oh, yeah.
And so they weren't far away, and I just grabbed 5 or 6.
Absolutely.
5 of them, and put them in the middle. Also, another kind of trendy thing from that time was that you kind of tried to layer your buttons sometimes.
Yeah, stack those buttons, baby.
And that's what that middle cluster is.
So funny.
Is kind of a grouping of...
I love it.
Yeah, so there you can see some of the color. And there you can see the white...
little beads
in the raindrops. So, yeah. So, super fun. And I was glad to have those finished.
Absolutely.
They were quite easy. I don't know how readily available they are. I would certainly try
Well, they're
eBay.
not in print anymore.
No,
so
they're out of print. Save searches on Amazon, eBay.
Yeah.
Go to any of your in search of groups on Facebook.
Yes.
So,
make sure you do it twice.
Happy finishes, everyone.
Okay, so that means that it is now time for...
Yeah.
Promotions! The Triple P, PPP, promotional portion of the program.
Correct.
Welcome to it, people. You have now arrived.
Yeah.
All right. So, the first item up for discussion is the So Much to Love, project bag of the month. So if you are in the club and you have not yet received your May bag and you don't want to be spoiled, don't watch this.
Right.
Fast forward a few minutes.
Right.
But if you're like, show me the bag, then don't do anything. So first and foremost, we have been in the So Much to Love Project Bag of the Month Club for quite a while. We love it. We think it is one of the best bag clubs around, if not the best. So we just think it's great, and we love Karen, and it's all the good things. So, so every month you get a exclusive bag that is beautiful and handcrafted and all the things, but it's also filled with a lot of treats that are on brand. So, and on the same theme. Thank you. And then Karen, who is the lady in charge over at So Much to Love, she always sends a lovely letter to just touch base with all of us and to give us a rundown on the fabrics that she chose for the bag and the items that are in the bag itself. So, every so often, not all 12 months of the year, but at least half, if not more, there is an exclusive chart that is made by a very talented designer, and it is done just for this club. And you don't know if that's going to happen until you get the bag in the mail. But it happened this month. And so for the May Bag of the Month from So Much to Love, Hands On Design was the featured designer. She did an exclusive chart, and the name of the chart is called Clover and Hive. And that is the chart. It's adorable. I love it. So cute. And then we also got in our bags this super cute... Oh, it's upside down. This super cute little bead charm. And I just didn't want to lose it, so I just stuck it in with that. And then we also got 2 skeins of Spring-like DMC. And then we always get a bag of Stash tea. And this month it was lemon ginger. Are you sensing a theme? And then the bag looks like this. So I love this color palette. I just think it's great. And this fabric is so cute. Be the queen, home sweet home, be positive, be just be kind, farm fresh honey. Is so sweet. And that fabric is also on the back, of course. And I love every single one of her bags also always includes a little felt heart. And I love that this is like that baby chick yellow. I think that's adorable. And then this is the inside fabric with all the little bees. So cute. I love it so much. So that is the May Bag of the Month from So Much to Love. The 2 good things to know is, number 1, if she has any extra Bag of the Month sets, then she will post them on the So Much to Love website, which is linked below. But if you're like, okay, I've seen 5 bags now from Pam and Steph for this year, and I want to bite the bullet. Now is the time, because she does have openings. She opened up a few more spots in her club. So that is also on the website and linked below in the description box. So if you want to get all of those goodies to your door, it's like just a really fun package to open every month, then sign up below. And then the second item of business for promotional for the Triple P is the Twin Peak Primitives Pattern of the Week. And so what that is, in case you're new, we have been working with the twins over at Twin Peak Primitives, who live in the Netherlands. We've been working with them for many years now. And so every week we pick a chart out of their library that we love, that we think that you would love too. And then we tell the twins, they say okay, and then they make it 20% off for all of our amazing viewers.
Yep.
So this week's pattern of the week is what, Pam?
This week's pattern of the week is the beginning of a new series from the twins.
We love a good
that
series.
is called the Sign Series. And we're starting off with summer because at least in the States and in Europe, where the twins are based, it is coming on to summer pretty fast.
It sure is.
And I also wanted to mention a couple of things about this pattern, but we'll show you the picture here. It's called Sign Series Summer. Here. Isn't that adorable?
It is.
It's going to be a great series.
Yes.
But I wanted to make sure that you are aware, if you look at this picture or do a screenshot or whatever, we are aware, the twins are aware, that the word on the second sign up from the bottom is a Dutch word, and it's the word for vacation.
Oh.
So I wanted to make you aware of that. If you have the ability and the talent to rechart it in English, feel free.
But I almost think you could leave it off too.
You could also leave it off.
Like just leave it blank.
Or I do believe the twins are prepared, will be prepared in the very near future. They've been at a European cross-stitch exposition in Italy this weekend. I think it's just ending and they're probably home now, but
it's so cute.
They can provide an English charting of that sign that is in the middle of the design.
You know what else you could do?
What?
You could add more fish.
Yeah. So you've got options with this. Yeah. I thought it was too cute not to offer it as the promotional pattern of the week.
It is very cute.
And it's very reasonable, and it's the beginning of a new series. Who doesn't love the beginning of a new series?
We all love a good series around here, people.
So, just so you know, this is not something that we missed, but it's workable.
Yeah, for sure.
It's workable for sure.
So, if you love Sign Series Summer as much as we love Sign Series Summer, and you want to get your hands on a copy with a 20% discount, of course, there are a few places that you can do that. If you would like a PDF copy of the chart, then you need to go to the Twin Peak Primitives Etsy shop or website, both of which are linked below. But if you would rather have a hard copy of the chart, don't worry. You can get a hard copy of the chart from the online needlework shop, The Daily Stitcher. That is the only place that you'll be able to get a hard copy of the chart at the discount. So, the promotion runs for 1 week, and that is everything.
That is everything.
Yes,
so
that is all the things.
Go grab it and get started on the new series.
Yes.
Absolutely.
All right.
And we hope the twins are having a blast or had a blast this weekend in Italy.
Very jealous. Looks like so much fun.
Yes.
Okay.
So, that means it's time for Mail Call.
Okay. What?
Nothing.
Okay. Do you want to talk about your mail call first?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Let's talk about my call. My mail call.
Because that was mail call, right? Or was it haul?
No, this was mail call.
Okay.
So some of you know that I have been wanting to collect all the Fancy That Christmas elves, and there were 8 of them. And then there was Primitive Mrs. Nick and Primitive Mr. Nick, meaning Santa and Mrs. Claus. And our wonderful, wonderful friend Lori.
Hi, Lori.
Sent me 2 off my wish list. And she sent me the 6th and 7th. Mm-hmm. And this one is Sleigh Keeper Elf.
Oh my gosh. So cute.
And these are going to be made into stand-ups.
Yep, and they're going to go on our mantle.
And they're going to go on our mantle, the whole set. I'm going to
This
start
Christmas.
this fall. No, they won't be
No, I'm kidding.
Silly
It was
girl.
a joke, Pam. Calm down.
Silly girl. So that's Sleigh Keeper Elf. Yeah.
There you go. And the sleigh says ho ho ho, which I die over. And then the flag says Christmas Eve Express.
Cute as heck.
Shut the
Yeah.
door.
Fancy that, of course, no longer designs. They were based in Columbus.
Yep. Ohio.
And Lori lives in Ohio, so I'm not surprised she had a couple of these, and she was willing to give them to me for nothing.
Which is so nice.
So we love you, Lori. And this one is called Rudolph and Rudy the Elf. So there he is.
Look at him just feeding him.
Yep, and it says feed underneath.
What's happening?
Feed.
I mean,
And if you recall,
oh, that's the, so there's like a bag,
yeah,
and then
a feedback.
those are all carrots, and there's carrot buttons.
Yep, cute as heck.
Stop it.
Because she bought me all the buttons, all the Jabco buttons for all 8. Were there buttons for Mr. and Mrs. Nick too?
Of course there were, Pam.
So there's buttons on all of them. Where are the buttons this week for some reason?
You. I
am. So anyway, thank you, Lori. I am zeroing in to a complete set.
What's the last one that you need?
Can't remember.
Tree trimmer?
Nope. Got tree
Toy
trimmer.
maker?
Can't remember.
Look at the list in the back of the charts.
Postmaster.
There it is.
Postmaster.
Which is funny because, you know, mail call.
I know.
Whatever.
I know.
Fine.
These the models were all done on natural linen.
28 count.
28 count. I may do them on 32.
No, the buttons have to fit, Pam.
Okay. Here we go again.
They gotta
You
go.
sound like a broken record.
Well, don't make the
That's an old phrase, isn't it? Holy cow. God, I'm sounding old. Jeez, oh Pete.
Anyway, put those over there.
Okay.
Will you put those over there too?
Absolutely.
And give me the post-it off of that.
Uh-huh.
Because that goes in the other pile.
Okay.
Thank you. Okay, now we've got our crap together. All right. So, Nicole. So this is not exactly stitching related, but I just wanted to say publicly thank you to Vonda.
Yeah.
So Vonda sent this package, this envelope, I should say, to Keepsakes, and it is a article that is out of the Indiana University Alumni Magazine.
Cool.
And Jenna Wingate and other IU alums share what it's like working with the wild. And that
Yep.
is Fiona.
Yep.
And Fiona is the hippo that we have here in Cincinnati.
That's a cute picture.
That is a really cute picture. Look at that.
Yep.
And it says Raising Fiona. And this artwork is cool. I love it. So thank you so much
Yeah, thanks,
for
Vonda.
that. That was very, very cute. It says, caring for an animal turned celebrity like Fiona involves a few additional duties for their keepers. Quote, I often spend at least an hour of my day working with our public relations team on Facebook Live events, cameo videos, interviews, or tours.
We have
That's awesome.
one of the most superb zoos in the country, in Cincinnati.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
Yeah.
So a huge thank you to Vonda for sending me that article. I very much appreciate it. It was very kind of you
Yeah.
to think of me. Okay. And then we got a package from Lori at Thread Milk. And if you recall, she is the designer behind the Statehood Splendor series. Can you take that off there while I do this? Thank you. And so she sent us this really lovely card. I got the honor and privilege to meet her at Nashville, New York Market in March, which was just so awesome. And she was lovely, of course. And, yes, okay. And then...
Almost there. There we go.
It's okay. Thank you, ma'am. And then on the back of the envelope, she had put that enjoy these little pins, which was which is what I had Pam just take off. those little things. To attach to any pin pillow for adornment.
Yeah, they're really cute.
And then she also included a cute little treat, which I will show you in a minute. Okay. So the next in the series is state number 26, which is Rhode Island.
Love it.
State number 27, Missouri. State number 28, Vermont. And the treat that she had spoken of were 2 Vermont maple candies.
Love it.
Very excited about that.
Yep.
And she always like includes little information about all the little symbols that she put. Oh, that's so cute. Look, she used a maple leaf as the A in maple.
Mm-hmm.
Freaking cute.
Mm-hmm.
State number 29 is Oregon. And state number 30 is Tennessee. I love the little slime machine. That's so cute.
Mm-hmm.
So, I will link Lori's information below. She has a floss tube and everything. So,
yeah. Perfect.
Yeah. So it's great. So thanks
Thanks,
you so
Lori.
much, Lori. We appreciate it.
2 Loris in this episode.
2 Loris, 2 buttons,
I'm telling you.
2 floss tubers,
2 maple candies.
2 maple candies, 2 skeins of DMC. It's just too much, you know? Okay, so the last item for mail call is we got mail from Pennsylvania
Mm-hmm.
from Tiffany and the twins, Ainsley and Addie.
Yep.
So they sent us a package with this beautiful.
And because I'm old school.
I don't show them the whole note.
No, I'm not going to show them the whole note, but I want to show how beautifully they signed their names.
That note's just for us.
I know, but
that's
I'm
really
pretty
cute.
proud of the way they're signing their names.
Well, so am I. And I'm happy that they know cursive.
That's my point.
Word on the street is that they're not teaching kids that these days.
Yeah, so I want to make special mention of that.
And what's with that, you
Good
know?
penmanship, girls.
Thank you. So, what did they send us, you ask? Well, apparently they're big fans of the taste test portion of the program that we have every once in a while. So they went into town and they found
some things that are made near where they live.
Yes.
In Pennsylvania.
Yes. So,
let's start with the...
This is what we're going to do first.
No, I would rather finish with that one.
No. Fine. You want to start with these?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. So, we're going to... We're not going to show you all of the items in the box. We're going to show you one.
But we're going to do a taste test of the 2 big bags.
Today?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Okay. Clearly we'd not discussed this beforehand. That's not what I thought was happening, so it's fine. I thought this would be 1 week and then 2 weeks. And
No. They're going to be watching this episode.
They watch every episode.
I know, but this is the one after they mailed it.
Okay.
So they need to...
Yep, got it. Okay, so this is from...
I know kids.
Do you? So this is from King Crunch, and that's Crunch with a K. Gourmet Brands, and they're pretzels.
Yeah.
And the flavor, I'm a little bit scared because I don't love buffalo, but I might. Okay, so it's called Buffalo Wingin' It is the flavor.
Right.
Okay. So.
Do we need a pair of scissors to open it?
No, we do not.
I can't wait.
So as you can tell, this is real life. Have not tried these yet.
Right.
Oh my god, I'm so scared.
I don't want you to be scared. All right, let me do it first.
Okay, they might be okay. I don't like spicy. Wow, you're just gonna go whole hog, huh? Do you like them?
Yes, I do.
Well, good.
I'm gonna have another one.
I'm just gonna put this one in my mouth. Okay, they're not spicy. They're just flavorful.
They got a little tang to them.
Do they?
I'll be with you later.
Great. Well, then I get this one.
Well, I'm gonna have some of them too.
Okay. So then in the next bag, whatever. I can feel on my tongue where it is, though. Okay. So this is also King Crunch with a K. Chocolate grams drizzled in white chocolate. Clearly.
Okay.
Oh yeah, those are all you, Pam.
Thank you. These are great.
Pam's got a new snack. Okay. So, full transparency is that this box was left on the doorstep, and
It's been warm here.
it's been warm here, so it's all edible. Don't get me wrong, believe me.
But they're a little melty.
Yeah, so it's kind of like one big gram, which is totally fine with me. Okay, so this is what they kind of look like graham crackers.
Yeah.
But they're also
Chocolate.
shaped like pretzels.
Yeah.
Okay, ready?
Yeah.
That's my jam. Yeah, I like those a lot.
Okay. I'll have a couple more.
We'll be right with you.
Yeah, that'll do it. Yeah, those are great.
Okay. And then next week we're doing these. We're not doing these right now.
Okay.
These are from the Dan's, because there's 3 of them. Everyone's gonna be like, this is not a Food Network channel. So we gotta spread out the taste test, you know? All right, so this is from the Dan Smith Candy Company. We have 3 different bars here. Milk chocolate covered coconut Bon bars. This one is mine. Milk chocolate covered peanut butter bars. Yes, please. Then milk chocolate covered caramel nut bars.
Ooh, caramel nut.
So,
We will try
stay
those
tuned for that for next week.
next week.
Thank you so much. Those were very good.
Thanks.
I can still feel that buffalo.
Thanks, you guys.
Thank you, girls.
That was so fun.
So, if you want to send us food to try on camera, we'll do it.
Absolutely.
Just saying, this is a channel about cross stitch, but you got to eat
We
to
also
live.
try food
So, there's
frequently.
that. Okay, so that was all of the mail call.
That was the mail call.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. So, let's do haul. You don't have any.
I don't have any haul.
Okay. And I have a little bit of haul. So, I got a couple charts from Keepsakes. This is new from Tiny Modernist. And this is Mouse's Beach Outing. Look at her umbrella, though.
Can you see her umbrella right there?
That's why I said it.
I know, but it's barely visible.
There it is, right there.
Okay.
I think it's cute.
Mm-hmm.
I put that over there. And then, I don't know, I bought this so I would stitch it.
You did?
I did. So, we might have to fight over it.
Okay.
Whoever gets to
You
it
can have
first.
it.
No, Pam, don't just, you can have it.
Have you seen my X-Stitch
I
app?
have, but you were, I
So she
showed,
brings it home and she says, look at this. It's from Artful Offerings. and
it's so cute.
So cute. And I went ape about it.
And I didn't say a word, because she
she
was
sat
so
there.
happy.
But she bought it for herself.
I did, but if you love it, I want you to be happy more than me. So,
Can we have a moment?
Pam, can we have a moment? You're ridiculous. Okay, so the chart is called,
Yeah.
what the heck is the chart called? patriotic.
It's cute. You should stitch it.
Well, you got the other artful offerings with the boat.
Yes, I did.
I mean, if we're being...
You brought me the sailboat, and now you got this one.
Thank you.
So I'm cool with it.
It came out at the same time as the sailboat.
Not a big deal.
But this was back ordered because everybody wanted it. Patriotic Pinwheel Parade.
Yeah. Too cute.
Look at these friggin' bunnies. Pam.
When I thought I was going to get to stitch it.
So Pam goes, this bunny right here.
Because that's me.
That's what she said. That's me. And I really love this one. I really love this bunny. And I really love this bunny. Because I like his sweater. They're so cute, though. And how is he keeping this flag this straight?
Yeah. Clearly there was...
They must use some heavy starch down in Bunnyland.
Bunnyland.
So cute. I love this so much. Here. Okay.
Awfully cute.
And then from Color and Cotton, on her website, if there is a particular color that you want, you can actually put in your email address and be notified when that fabric in the count and color that you like is back in stock. And so I did that for this particular color, and I'd forgotten that I did it. And then I got an email and I was like, oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
So
it's kind of nice when you forget.
It is. Yeah. So for those of you that do not know, one of my cats, so when I talk about my cats, I have two cats, Mo and Muffet. However, Mo, her full first name is Mozart.
Which makes no sense because she's a female cat.
Well, I got the cat in 2010, and I had just graduated college, and one of my two majors was women's studies. And so I was really feeling this whole, like, names don't have to be genderized.
Really? That's where that came from?
Yeah. And I wanted to have it be an homage to my music clarinet playing.
Yeah.
And
I never heard this story before, folks. I'm serious.
And so Mo is
short for Mozart.
Is technically short for Mozart.
I knew that. I didn't know the whole
why I named her that. Well, then when you're like, it makes no sense, and I'm like, technically, that's why I did it.
It makes sense to you. That's what's important.
You're so full of baloney, Pam. And so that was why in 2010 I was like, screw the system. Name whatever you want, You know, like Sam and Mo and whatever.
Okay.
So anyway.
Screw the patriarchy.
Yeah, exactly. And so Color and Cotton has a color called Mozart.
We did the 295 route.
You mean the 275?
275.
Thank you. And so I forgot that I wanted it.
Regardless of what it's called.
This is the color.
It's very pretty.
It's gorgeous, actually. So I got a fat quarter in 36 count, and I want to bathe in it.
Yeah, it's absolutely.
It's lovely.
It's just gorgeous.
So something really beautiful will go on that. And so that came. And then the day after that came, the
Fabric of the Month.
Fabric of the Month came.
Yeah.
So this is the May 2022 Fabric of the Month from Color and Cotton. So if you don't have yours yet, and you don't want to be spoiled, fast forward.
Oh, I love her fabric.
And so we both get fat quarters. Pam gets 32 count Lugana. I get 40 count linen. And the color for May 2022 is called Sweet Tea. And you can really tell the difference between how Lugana takes dye and linen takes dye.
Yeah.
Because this is what mine looks like. Very like...
Watch them look the exact same on the camera.
They won't. Go.
And this is 32 count Lugana. Quite a bit lighter.
But they're both beautiful.
But oh my gosh. Color and Cotton fabric. Color and Cotton fabric.
It's just so good. It's so good.
It's just amazing.
So good.
Fat quarter.
Yep. Beautiful.
Oh my gosh.
Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. So,
sometimes I just feel like we don't deserve such nice things.
really?
I knew she'd take the opposite view. I knew she'd take the opposite view.
We absolutely deserve every nice thing we get. Just kidding. I mean, we're not perfect, but you know, we work hard.
Yeah.
So, I'm wondering why you think that's so funny, Pam.
I don't know. It's just
Anyway.
my frame of mind right now.
Okay, got it. So, that was all the haul, yeah?
Yeah.
Yep, okay. Add to cart. Alrighty, great, fantastic.
All right. We have some lovely folks to thank.
We sure do.
And what are we thanking them for? We are thanking them for taking advantage of 2 ways to contribute toward our FlossTube channel, our stitching journey,
Yes.
our content, and
Framing expenses, finishing expenses, mailing giveaways.
yeah, that's kind of how it goes. There are 2 different links you can use. One is called Buy Me a Coffee, and we have redefined coffee to say framing/finishing donation. And the other is another website called Coffee, KO-FI.
Yes.
You can use either one.
Yeah, do whatever you want.
And our reasoning behind it is that we will do this in lieu of ads
Yeah.
on our channel.
We want you to have a commercial-free experience.
Yes, it's a particular pet peeve of mine, which is why we watch very little regular TV. We mostly stream, and
when we watch regular TV, it's usually on the DVR.
yeah, because that way we can
So we
skip
can
through.
fast forward through the commercials.
I just detest. I mean, I understand that they need advertising.
Sure.
But I detest it.
Yeah.
Really do. So if this,
It breaks up the vibe of the show.
oh, it surely does. It surely
You
does.
know?
So, so this is what we've decided to do
Yeah.
to give people an opportunity to show their appreciation for what we're doing.
Absolutely.
And we had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, an even number. How nice.
Great.
Of lovely viewers who have decided that they would like to help us out a little bit.
Absolutely.
I wanted to mention that it's in $5 increments. So we want to thank
You doing the first 3?
these 6 generous donors.
Donors.
I almost said donators, so that didn't sound.
Thank you, donators.
No, they gave us donuts.
Oh, donuts.
Anyway, I will do the first 3.
Okay,
Thank
great.
you so much, Beth. And thank you, Jennifer. And special thanks also to Karen.
And thank you to Kelly. And thank you to Teresa. And thank you to Catherine.
So if you got something out of watching today, or you have enjoyed us for a while, or you're new to this channel,
Absolutely.
that is how we collect anybody's donation toward our framing. We're hoping to get up to Finley next week.
Yeah.
Because we have things up there that we want to showcase at StitchCon.
Absolutely.
We have seen pictures. We want to see the real thing. Okay. In terms of plans, I guess the biggest thing that is in our radar is, of course, StitchCon. We're under a month now. We're at about 24 days. The sales from the first StitchCon Spiritwear
Are starting to arrive.
are starting to arrive at people's homes.
Yeah.
And the second sale has just ended.
Yeah.
After StitchCon, we have in the past
Yeah.
done
Do it again
a
this year.
Spiritwear sale after the event. So that if
Absolutely.
you get home and you're like, oh, now that I've seen what everybody bought, I
Yeah.
would really like a shirt or a hoodie or whatever, you'll have that
Sure.
opportunity. We're having weekly StitchCon meetings, and things are moving forward. It's very exciting.
Yes, ma'am.
What else in our plans?
Okay.
Nothing really?
No.
I
just look at my calendar. Nothing.
Yeah. Nothing much going on.
Aside from StitchCon stuff.
Aside from aside from StitchCon. But everybody's getting super excited, as we are too.
Yes.
We love welcoming everybody, both local and folks from away to Cincinnati.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
So
that's it.
Pretty much wraps up this week's episode.
That's the end. Bye.
We will be back at you in a week.
Yep, we sure will.
We record on Sundays unless we're out of town.
Right.
And so you can tune in to us next week and see what other goodies we have for you. We hope that your week is going well. And if it's not going so well, we hope this gave you a break from anything that is on your plate.
A respite, if you will.
A respite, if you will. So, until next Sunday.
Yes.
Happy stitching, and we'll see you then. I'm Pam.
And I'm Stephanie.
And this is
Just Keep Stitching. Bye.